Welcome to the farm. So we continue making hay here. So we got a rake now. I'll show you my rake and the setup I have for making the windrows, and I'll show you my really good piece of equipment I use. So that's a rake. As you can see, is a antique. Is a Massey Harris number 11, I believe. Yeah, number 11. This thing is, I don't know the year, but I would think probably 60s, maybe 50s, maybe before. I have no idea, but I'm just guessing. Yeah. So I got this from my neighbor. So we just hook it. I use the kubota for that, the L2501, and it is pretty good. It's actually really good. I have no complaints about it. So we use the kubota in high gear with the rake, the Massey Harris number 11. So this rake I got it from my neighbor. He basically gave it to me for free. I think I trade them an old mower. I'm not sure. Yeah, I trade them an old mower for that I never wanted, anyways. So, anyways, you can pick up those things pretty cheap. This thing does about 10 feet wide, I think. Um, it works perfect as long as the gearbox is good on them. This thing is indestructible. Like I've been raking with him for a couple of years, and you know it does the job. So that's a setup. So we use the old rake with the Kubota, and is gear drive, so it's drive by the wheels, that box over there. So there's a chain in there, and as that wheel turns in this one, they'll drive the gear box in there, and then engages the rake, and the rake will just make the windrow for you. So you gotta go rake the neighbor's field, and I already rake that field over there, and then I borrow a tether from my neighbor down the street. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go make the windrows at the other field, because that one's pretty much dry. So I'm just going to make the windrows, let it sit for a couple of days maybe. And then if I need to turn it again, I'll just bring this one down there, because it's down the road, and just turn the windrow. And that should do it for that side, because there's not much clover in there. It's just grass. And then in my field down there, that big field over there, I made the windrows. And what I'll do is I'm going to come back this afternoon, and I'm going to hook the the tether there, the fluffer or whatever you call that one, and I'm going to go and just go over the windrows and flip it, and that should help that clover drying, because she was pretty wet this morning. She's still pretty saggy, so that one will take probably a couple more days. So anyway, so we'll go to my neighbor's place and break that field. Get out, dog. This thing. That's the rake over there. I bought it from my neighbor. So it works pretty good. It's more like a fluffer than a rake, than a tether, but it does the job. So let's go down the road and rake that field. Okay, so we gotta drop the back there. You just pull this lever, drop it there. We're gonna drop this one here, somewhere around there, and then we just gotta pull the pin. There we go, and we're ready to go. Okay, that's it, you're all done. So we raked the whole field and we're heading back now, and we gotta go tether the one at the farm there. So this one is pretty much dry. It's a little bit of green in there, but most of it is good to go. So we might be baling tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, so I think we gotta bale tomorrow. This field at least will get baled tomorrow. We're gonna fluff it up. Gonna fluff it up here. Okay, so that's the setup. Just a kubota there with the tether dash flopper, whatever you want to call it. So all of this is this will come forward and we'll just pick up the grass and throw it back. So we'll not spread it, we'll just fluff it. Just get some air through it. I put it in windrows this morning, and now I just went and fluff it up, and it's pretty dry. I would think that I may bale it today. Guess we'll see, but so this thing is just PTO drive. Just connected there, and there's just PTO drive, drives the belts down there and drives the wheel. So it's pretty simple. It's pretty nice actually. I really like it. It's a really nice way of tethering the grass. I have the 5610 there with the mower. I mowed that field with the cows were. I decided to go ahead and mow it because it was just weeds in there, and so I mow it. I'm gonna leave it right in the field, and I may put the cows on it in about a week again. So we just give a chance for the seed that I put in there to grow. Now our hay here, we don't have much, obviously you can see, but the quality, that's what I'm looking for. This is definitely one of the best hays we have made in here. So lots of clover, and you can see it's pretty dry. It still has a little green in there. So I figure by the end of the day, it should be really good to go. Because it's clover, so you don't want it to dry too much, because then all the leaves will fall off. But looks pretty good quality too. So there's no seed heads at all. That's why I took the risk and decided to go ahead and mow it. Because I could wait for first quart. It's a bit too early in the season. But I better get good quality hay and not get as much, because I don't need that much. Then wait for the seed heads to come up and the grass to grow a little bit more, but then I won't get as much as a good quality. So it's still a little clumps in there, but it flips. It does a really good job lifting it up. So I figured that by the end of the day today or tomorrow afternoon for sure I'll be baling it. So that's it anyways. That's the hay operation here. So I'm gonna put the tractor away, and I'm gonna go and create a new path for the cows in the upper field over there. Over there. So they're gonna go in there again against the beast. They're already coming out, and I have something blocking the gate. They've been inside all day. So now they're coming for their dinner, and they gotta figure out that they're blocking, so they're gonna get pretty mad. So I'm gonna go set up their fence and let them out. So anyways, this would be how we make the windrows. I couldn't make as much video in the windrows because it's just a pain in the ass. You gotta drive and video at the same time. It's just, I don't have the setup for it, but you got the idea. And how we tether it. So obviously I wasn't going to do it, so I got the tether from my neighbor, so I decided to go ahead and do it. And then I'll finish the video on the hay making with the baling. We don't have that much hay, it's just the quality is really good, so I may just go ahead and do square bales this time. It's not going to be that many. I figure maybe if I get, I don't know, it'd be nice to get 100, but I don't think I'll get 100. And then when we do second cut and have probably third cut if we can, then I'll just do run bales then. What are you yelling at? I'm gonna open you up. Give me a chance. I haven't stopped yet. Huh? Minnie there is yelling at me. They're both at the gate. So I'm gonna set them up in here, this little corner field here. They'll have enough for the weekend there. Then they'll go in this one and then in that one. So that should give them a couple weeks in here, and by the time that's done I can put them in the backfield there. I gotta go get the fourth first, girls, so relax. So I gotta put that one away. We're done with that hay bank, at least for now. It's nice and clear now. So anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time.